You give me butterflies when you smile, and it feels so good.
Hey, let's pick our December TBR. I'm still loving my decorative efforts. It's so pretty and puts me in such a good mood. So I have 7 books that I picked out that I would like to read this month or wouldn't mind reading this month. I'm gonna wrap them up like Christmas presents, use a random number generator, and pick about 4 books I think would be a good number because I do have Bookmas this month, so I won't have as much time to read as I want to. Also, how do you like my Christmas sweater? It's a Santa on top of a dinosaur. Isn't that cute? It's so adorable. Let me introduce you to the 7 books and then we'll go ahead and wrap them up. Then pick 4 of them. I don't know why I did a knee slapper there, but first up, I read last month The Naturals, the first book. So this month, I would like to continue reading the series and go for Killer Instinct, which is the second book in the series. This is by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, and it is a mystery kind of thriller, but also YA, so it's not too grotesque. I personally don't think I can really handle, at least right now, disgusting or like very gory details in a book, but I still like trying to solve mysteries. So I think YA is a perfect genre for me for mystery books right now. I think this whole series follows one character, Cassie, who is a natural profiler, and she's in a program with other people her age who have other natural abilities, not magical abilities, just like heightened normal abilities. So other people have the ability to, let's say, detect lies or have a statistic on hand, stuff like that. So in the first book, you were introduced to Cassie and how the whole program works and all that. They were solving a crime. And then I guess in this book, we're just continuing to see where their path goes for them. It looks like it's still going to be from Cassie's point of view, but the main drama, mystery, or case is going to be around a different character that we were introduced to in the first book. Since I already started The Naturals and it's fresh in my mind, I'd rather just keep going with the series. I want to read the entire series in a short amount of time period so that I get the best of the experience that the author intends. I'm really hoping that I picked this one. Next, I never not want to read an Ali Hazelwood book, and these are 3 novellas in one book called Loath to Love You. And I just always want to read about smarty pants girls who are in a romantic relationship because that just sounds like fun to me. So under one roof, we have our female main character as the environmental engineer. We have Stuck With You. She is a civil engineer. And Below Zero is a NASA aerospace engineer. But you guys know that this is just pretty much a romance book and has smarty pants girls and spice. So that's the second choice. Next is a little bit lesser known, Night Shift by Annie Crown. This I just fell in love with the cover. It's so cute and so pink, and just the animation is just so well drawn. I think this is about a girl who is kind of like a bookworm, but she reads spicy romance novels in the library at night on a Friday, just thinking that no one's going to be in there in the library because why would anyone spend their Friday nights alone in a library? But he shows up looking for a poetry book and they start to make out. That's what the book says. So I guess they're just making out in the library, and I just hope it's a good book. Next, we have The Personal Librarian by Marie Benedict and Victoria Christopher Murray. I've been wanting to read this for a while. I think I saw it first from Haley Pham, and she really liked this book. It's basically just about a girl who is hired by JP Morgan to be a curator for all of his fine arts or books and just literature pretty much. So the whole point is that she's the daughter of the first Black graduate of Harvard, but she doesn't look like it and she passes as white because of her skin color. And I think it's just following her life while she's living kind of almost like a double life because she in her heart knows who she is, but outwardly she is treated a certain way and she knows that because of the color of her skin. I'll do a little bit more research on it and see if this is something inspired even by a true story. I'm really excited to read this. It sounds so interesting. Obviously, I really like Ali Hazelwood's books, so I really like when the female main character is really smart, and I'm just hoping that you can see it here and she is able to outwit a lot of people while she's doing her job curating all this art and literature for her boss. Next, okay, so this one, Wreck the Halls by Tessa Bailey. Not only did I have this in my last TBR, I didn't get to it, but also I haven't really heard great things about it, but I do have this physical copy that I should really read, and I really don't feel like I'm gonna read this next year if I don't read it this year. So I'm just gonna really try to manifest that I get this book. However, I kind of don't want to read it just because of the reviews is not that great. However, all of Tessa Bailey's books that I've read so far is really good. Another, however, reading the back of this book, I don't really understand what's going on and what the plot of the story is. So yeah, it doesn't seem like it'd be a book that I would enjoy just because the plot is kind of meh to me based on the back of the book, but who knows? Who knows what I'll think of it when I actually read it. But that's what we have here. Next one is going to be A Study in Drowning by Ava Reed. This book has such a stunning cover. It'd be so much prettier if it was matte, but it's so shiny. Yeah, just look at this cover. Seriously, it's so beautiful. So in this book, our female main character looks like she is a fan of a writer, but is also an architect. Yeah. So her favorite author has passed away, and that author's family is now holding a competition for people to come and redesign the house that he used to live in. When she gets there, she meets a guy who is determined to prove that that author who passed away is a fraud. And so, of course, obviously, if you're idolizing someone and someone else is there to destroy that person's reputation, there's going to be a lot of conflict. So I'm assuming it's going to be an enemies to lovers romance type of situation, but I'm not entirely sure. But I really want to read this. Can you tell I'm kind of in like a study mood-ish, smart people thing-ish? Next, we have The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. Speak of the devil, I'm in like a very reading study mood. So it looks like this is a magical realism book where Nora goes to the Midnight Library, and in this library, she can pretty much pick different choices or different paths that she's made in her life. You kind of always sometimes regret or think about what would have happened if you had made a different choice or a different path. And basically, this library enables her to do that. And so she's able to see the outcomes of the different choices that she thought she would want to have made. I'm assuming that it's gonna show her just don't regret, which I feel like sometimes all of us need, because everyone has regrets. Okay, fine. If you don't, then good for you. But I definitely have regrets. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you make choices that you don't feel like is the best choice. I feel like this book, in the end, will be a good reminder to us all that it's just something that life is. You just have to keep going with it and don't regret the choices, because you never know, had you made other choices, what would have happened that you would have never even thought of and that you think you might want. But in the end, who knows? But yeah, that's my spiel. Those are the 7 books. I'm going to go ahead and wrap them all. I am going to attempt to try and wrap it up a little bit pretty. This creator who wraps presents really beautifully has been popping up on my For You page, and I just want to at least try one. If I feel like I can do it, then maybe I'll try and go ahead and do it for all 7, but I don't know. We'll see about that. But let's wrap the books now. I have my wrapping station here, so let's go ahead and wrap. There's like more Christmas stuff that I forgot I had that I should probably use, like these globe lights and stuff. And then also I have pretty much a Christmas countdown, so I'm gonna have to put this on display somewhere. So I'm looking on TikTok, and there's a person named Stu Lux, and I'm trying to do this one where it's kind of 2 different layers, looks like, with the bow. So let's try it. I'm definitely not going to be able to get it as good as that, but we'll attempt. So it's basically 2 layers. Then I'm just going to use white bow, red bow. Red bow, yeah. Okay, then I'm going to just use this red bow. How does that look? What a cute Christmas present. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. This looks so good. Oh, it's so pretty. Yes, I might be wasting a bow on here, but also this entire bag was $1.25. So I'm gonna try maybe a different design with the next book and see how that works out.
You give me butterflies when you smile, and it feels so good. I just can't hide. I wanna hold your hand, but
that looks so good.
Get too shy, just me and you. What should I do? I used to be so quiet, like a flower on your wall, and everything around you made me feel like I was small. But then you said my name. Now it feels so strange. I've been waiting, oh so patient. Now the colors on my room are changing. Oh God, this feels amazing. Starting now with you, and I don't mind. You give me butterflies when you smile, and it feels so good. I just can't hide. I wanna hold your hand, but I get too shy. Just me and you.
Whew, that took a little while, but I'm so proud of how it came out. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So I'm going to number them using these stickies, and then the rest of it, I have it on here. So I'm just going to randomly put it on the presents. Look at how it turned out. Oh my gosh, how pretty. I've never made wrapping like this so intricate before. Like this. So that'll be number 1. And if the random number generator picks number 1, I'll be picking this book. I already forgot what book is which. This one, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Just keep it consistent, I guess. Bold red one that I'm very proud of. I got kind of used to making that bow. And this tuxedo is Moon's favorite. He stopped by a little bit earlier and he liked this one the best. 5. This one was the one that was a little bit difficult to make. I was trying to make a purse. So I guess I kind of made a clutch a little bit, but it's a little bit not the cleanest out of all of them. In my defense, the wrapping paper itself was a little bit difficult to work with. And then I used washi tape for this one. How cute is that one? A sparkly washi tape. The last one, the angles are a little bit off, so you can see how this one's a little bit thinner than this one. But that's okay, it's my first attempt. All right, let's use the random number generator and pick a book or 4 for this month. Okay, so I've laid them out here. There was not enough space on the chair, so I put 6 and 7 on the Christmas tree. So now it's time to pick the numbers. I'm gonna use a random number generator on my phone, and then we'll just go ahead and open them. I kind of don't want to open them because I spent so much time wrapping them, and also because they're so pretty. They're so pretty. Okay, but no, we have to pick the books that we want to pick. So I'm gonna put the minimum as 1 and max as 7 because we have 7 books. Here we go. Generate. 4. That's the tuxedo one. That's the one I didn't want to open because it's so pretty. Darn it. But it's okay. I mean, they're presents. They're meant to be opened. Here we go. Which one is it gonna be? Oh. Okay, yes. I do need to read this, so good thing I picked it. Wreck the Halls by Tessa Bailey. Yes, it's a good thing. Even though I'm not entirely sure I want to read it, it's a good thing. All right, next. 1. Okay. Let's try 1. Ah! Ah! 1 is gonna be... Oh, yay! It's The Killer Instinct by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Yay, I get to continue my series. Whew! Next. 6. 6 is here. Look at the little penguin, so cute. Okay, this time I won't look. Oh, Night Shift. Okay, by Annie Crown. Okay, yay. This is a cute book. I want to read it. Last one is gonna be 7. Okay, 7 it is. Superman. Oh, okay. Allie Hazelwood's Loath to Love You. Yay! Okay, so these are the 4 that I'm going to be reading. Loath to Love You by Allie Hazelwood, Night Shift by Annie Crown, Killer Instinct by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, and Wreck the Halls by Tessa Bailey. Okay, we have our 4. Thank you so much for joining me on this. I had a lot of fun. I think I got some new wrapping skills. And not the wrapping kind. Oh, that was terrible. Alright. Okay, well, so these are the 4 that I'm going to be attempting to read this month, and I hope I complete them all. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!